Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
We have reached our destination.
I dare say you do not belong here, sir.
I've just had a thought. I did not take to being a mage straight away. It was some time before I managed to wrangle my spells under control. Now I bear the title of sorcerer. If a foe needs magical retribution, pray look to me to dispense it.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll think better of me.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck. What a fool I was to place my faith in him.
What am I to do with myself all day?
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Where to now?
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Bunch of sluggards.
Tell is, Vermund was once a bee-strewn kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Ah, 'tis you. I thank you for coming to see me, but I'm afraid I have no new information to share at present. Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do.
All seems well here. Sure.
Townsmen depend on me. Might you be looking to enlist?
We have our sovereign, do we not? He will surely stave off the advent of calamity. After all, even should the dragon appear, what cause have they for concern?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Might have a little tip.
Dr. Focus, my head will roll if aught goes awry.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been...
I'd sooner stay out in battle, were it possible. I trust aught's well, sir?
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Too comfortable.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Would that all my
How might I be of assistance?
Can't complain, mate. This patrol does a number on my shoulders.
When does my watch end? I've
that a
clean
scratch?
forgotten.
I only polished it this morning.
Is aught amiss?
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
What I can do for you?
Would that all my days were so tragic. I only pray my watch finishes without
My
incident.
body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
I'm in a predicament. I've been here so long, I almost I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Begone. Do not make me warn you again. Leave this place at once! Your presence will not... Begone. Do not make me warn you again. Your presence will...
See, my feet always lead me here. Whence do you hail?
Anyone gives me trouble, they lie in place to cast off the stresses of the day.
Oh, gotta keep moving. My head will roll if force goes awry.
Reign eternal.
I
This
stay out
is not my intent.
where it possible. I'll feel a sight better once I'm at my dinner.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Slim pickings
My
of late.
body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Lots to do,
Would
and
that
precious
all
little
my
time.
days were so tranquil. Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
I'm about ready to fall asleep at my feet.
I quite like it here.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be arisen is in fact the real thing. See, there's an oracle up in the palace whose powers allow her to divine whether the arisen yet lives. There's only one arisen in the world, so no matter how many pretenders...
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. And my mind sharp.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
What to do about combat training?
Off the market I go.
Teach him a lesson they will soon forget.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Quite the predicament.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Nothing's harder than living an honest.
Try all I might. I can't get the sound of my skin.
Another end to see.
Days like this
I
make
didn't
me
tell
glad
half
to be
as many lies as my parents.
Well met, sir. I'll take any chance not to throw my
Can't work as late as I used to. Is it too much to hope for?
The rules at your leisure.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
The state of things makes my lot rather difficult. Business has been better, but I shan't complain. Always a pleasure.
Just think, the first our foes shall see of you will be an arrow in their breasts.
Upon my life, no foe shall approach the Arisen.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
When does my watch end?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
His place is awful dull. Can't complain.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
When will my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I wonder how long this job is supposed to last. Time ain't fine.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Yes, sir.
Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse...
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this, but the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affair.
I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
Isn't there anything to do round here?
This place offers a view of the sea.
Oi, keep your distance.
Do be quick. I fear my time is in short supply.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
weapon a magical boost. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
More of the same, it seems. I shan't let them harm you. Well done. Prepare yourself! Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. It is easily done. I grant you lightning strikes. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Really? Now? Arisen, are you all right? How combine my magic with yours? If you might cast the spell once.
This is quite a quandary.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
I'll carefully conserve my strength, and in
Putting that aside, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. I knew you would prevail, Master. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Right where I want you!
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Do you mean to leave us?
An ogre comes. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence. Such single-mindedness makes our enemy more difficult, but not necessarily easy to counter.
Our foe stumbles!
One more push ought to bring it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
The other is distracted with a woman in sight. If we're to strike, now is our best chance. Hurry!
Let my magics grant you elemental vision. It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood. First and foremost,
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle. You have my protection.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Procuring goods at market is ever a trial. 'Tis
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight. For all I've stuffed myself.
good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I grant you roaring flame. The foremost priority is to douse those flames. These beasts will only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
The contents of this document are beyond my ken. Methinks we ought to show it to someone better apprised of such things.
Well now, I'm not sure.
You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have be—
How are we to get through this door?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Could use a dash of salt.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Shall we get some rest, then?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Time to be heading.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Is it very much to hope for helping hand?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Only person I believe in is myself.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
There's ought to be said for peace.
The wind blow my fur every which way. Leery eyes all round. It's been a long night ahead. Could have sworn I had also intended.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
What is?
Hello there. You look like you've a lot to contend with, as per usual. I'll not keep you. Still, since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor I heard recently? It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts. As she would have it, there've been sightings of some sort of phantom ox cart in the dead of night. Strange, isn't it? Phantom or not, I can't imagine what they must be carrying to brave monster-infested roads at night. Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset as the sky begins to darken and has a caged wagon in tow. As someone in the same line of business, my client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings. That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I suppose you'll be on your way now? I've not set foot outside the capital in quite... 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. What of you? Have you any plans to venture outside the city gates today? I've not set foot outside the cap. 'Twas news to me. What of you? Have you...
Like being spoiled by a good patron.
Said peace and quiet.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time. I'll put this to use.
Feels eerie with no one about. Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up.
Hasn't anyone got called
today?
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to serve the city. You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm there as a hermit.
So tired. I've barely the... Him to tie my boots.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
dare you?
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I'll have an early supper.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Are you particularly fond?
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
We knew to anticipate this. Repel them from their fool's crusade.
We'll make them pay for disturbing our emotions in the first place.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Sometimes.